Shifting focus, after J&K Chief Minister Mehbooba Mufti, it's her predecessor who sparked a massive controversy. Speaking at an event in New Delhi, Omar Abdullah gave a virtual clean chit to Pakistan in relation to the unrest witnessed in the valley in 2008, 2010 and most recently in 2016 when terrorist Burhan Wani was eliminated. The working president of the National Conference said that Pakistan wasn't responsible for starting the agitation scene in the state, but it did fish in troubled waters. Listen in.
Now, instead of answering them individually,
situations like 2010, 2016 arise during elected governments' tenures, yes. How can we absolve ourselves of the responsibility? But it's not just mainstream political players in Jammu and Kashmir that are responsible for what is happening. The Union of India is responsible, whether it was the UPA government or the NDA government. Our neighbor across, as much as I know it's popular to blame them for everything that is happening in Jammu and Kashmir, it is not true. While we know that Pakistan fishes in troubled waters, while we know that Pakistan fishes in troubled waters, we also know that they are not the creators of the sort of agitations that we've seen over the last, whether 2008, 2010, 2016. So I think there is a fair amount of blame to be shared across the board. Who you want to blame, how much for, depends on which side of the line. Obviously the centre would like to blame the states more. We sitting in the state hold the centre responsible to a higher degree. It depends which side you're sitting on.
All right, and it's not just Omar Abdullah. A day before, it had been Mehbooba Mufti who drew the nation's ire with her shocking remark. Let's listen.
Let me tell you, let me share something with you. कि 35A के साथ छेड़छाड़, ये जो साहब मेरे पास सामने बैठे हैं या मैं बैठी हूँ, जो वहाँ पर हमारी पार्टीज जो वहाँ नेशनल फ्लैग को लेके खड़े होते हैं, सारे रिस्क के बावजूद हमारे वर्कर्स, इनके भी हजारों की तादाद मारे गए, हमारे भी मारे जाते हैं. तो मैं ये बताने में मुझे कोई गुरेज नहीं है कि उस झंडे को कांधा देने वाला कोई नहीं होगा. लेट मी मेक इट वेरी क्लियर, उसको कांधा देने वाला कोई नहीं रहेगा.
All right, for more on this, I'm joined by India Today correspondent Shuja Ulak. Shuja, Omar Abdullah saying that we cannot blame Pakistan for everything. The Union of India is equally responsible. Please tell us the context in which he made this statement, because it's certainly going to, stir a huge controversy.
Well, that's right. In fact, it has already stirred a controversy. But Omar Abdullah has, clearly even clarified what he had said in his tweets now. He's basically, has said that while there is trouble in those troubled waters, Pakistan, does find ways and means to fish in to flare up the situation. But what he is pointing towards is that it's not always that the trigger is, generated by Pakistan. He was pointing towards, 2008 unrest, 2010 unrest, in fact, in 2016 unrest. If you look at it, 2008 unrest was started because of a land rov, and after that land rov was a trigger. The rest of the things really was seen as part of the agitation, in which there were evidence that Pakistan also tried to flare up the situation, and that's exactly what he was pointing towards. That it may not always be the fact that the trigger is Pakistan. There could be other reasons also which also need to be looked at. But while he has come up with the clarification also through his tweets, it has already triggered the controversy with a lot of people outside the valley questioning him whether he was directly blaming the Union of India for having been responsible for these triggers in 2008, 2010 and even 2016.
Right. Shuja, please stay on with us.